Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Big Blue Drew 97 here, coming at you with another manga reaction, this time to JUJUTSU Kaisen, manga chapter 140. And this is, in my prediction, going to be just a balls to the wall action chapter, because last chapter we got the four main people participating in this fight. We got Yuji, we got Choso, we got the despicable Naoya, as well as Yuta coming into this fight. We got to see a little bit of Naoya fighting, as well as we got to see Yuta come in at the end, but we got to see Itadori, Yuji, as well as Choso fighting off some of these little demon things. I'm trying to remember. Curses, there we go. Curses, so that was very cool. So this chapter, we're most likely going to see a whole lot of action, as well as potentially getting more information about Yuta, as well as like how he's going to be fighting, as well as how Naoya is going to be fighting in this fight. And even Megumi may eventually come into this fight later on, but we're just going to have to wait to see. And before we get more into the reaction, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't done so, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Big Blue Dream 97, if you like these type of content. And if you do, hit that notification bell, because I try to do this every Sunday. And without the way, let's get right into the reaction. All right. Ooh, JUJUTSU Kaisen chapter 140. Execution, as we see Yuta carrying his katana, most likely preparing to, murder Yuji. So yeah, this is gonna be a great chapter, an action-packed chapter at that. And Yuji's like, who are you? Whoever he is, his objective appears to be... Oh, wow, he just crushes he just crushes with his, like, bare hand the concrete and metal rods of the building, as both Choso and Yuji are just shocked by that. I think he just steps on it or he punches it, but either way, he just destroys it. They're just like, oh. And he just looks, is like, who's with Itadori? So you're Yuji's executioner. Wait just a second. I'm on your side. Ah, Naoya, what are you doing? You're Okkotsu, right? And he's like, Okkotsu, he's a second year Fushiguro mentioned. Just like Gojo Sensei, he's a special grade sorcerer. And you have Yuta's like, who are you? It's like, I'm Naoya Zenny's Maki's cousin. I'm also here to kill Itadori. You gotta run, Yuji. Don't worry, I won't interfere. But in return, Blondie is a speed type, but there's a hidden trick to it. Playing chase with him could be bad, so I'll take him. Will you be alright? Yeah, I'll be. But the one they want is you, Yuji. This way, Yuji won't have to fight human sorcerers or feel bad about leaving me. Just think about getting away from Okkotsu, the one with the dark hair. I'm guessing he's the same type as Satoru Goju. If you fight, you'll die. He's such a handful. Even if you kill Itadori, will you refrain from telling your superiors for a while? I wish I hadn't mentioned Megumi. That was scary. He's bait for someone I want to meet. I'll meet you at yesterday's spot, alright? Very well, I'll leave the other to you. And they just go in for the attack, and he tries to hit him. Oh, this is gonna be great. This paneling looks really good too. And now he's chasing after Itadori, Yuta. The two former protagonists are now enemies, and he's fast, all the while holding a drawn katana. He's fast. I expected to take him out in my initial rush. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Yuji is like fairly like athletic. You won't be able to take him out in just a single hit. And now you have Naoya, who's just attacking Choso with blinding speed, most likely. And Choso isn't really able to defend. He's like, I saw you earlier. That was blood manipulation, right? Yeah. I don't know why you have that, but other than piercing blood, it's not that frightening, and in order to use piercing blood, you need convergence, which requires charging up. I don't need to say the rest for you to understand. This is checkmate. So now you die. No, I'm warning you. Do you think you can leave here alive after trying to hurt my little brother? Oh my gosh, Choso is mad. Oh, this is going to be a great fight. But now Yuji flips. Does he flip? No, he jumps over the car. And right as he jumps over the car, Yuta comes in to try and slice him. And oh, Itadori is able to just grab the door, backflip back over to the other side. And Yuta's like, I was sure I sliced him, but you're like Maki. Yeah. And he like freaking punches a car. Yuji punches a car. It's like, I can't check this guy out in the open. Now is my chance to, I bet you, dart inside. What the heck? What type of physics is this? He punches a car, but Yuta's so strong that he basically punches or pushes it back. Surprised? I don't look like the power type. Despite not having much power, he has an immense amount of cursed energy. I'm actually on the weak side. Oh gosh. He compensates for his lack of power with cursed energy reinforcement. Everybody does it, but when he does, you're the exact opposite of me. You noticed, huh? I've got more than Gojo Sensei when it comes to cursed energy. He's like, huh? But Sensei has the 6 eyes, so the energy that lost when he activates a curse technique is infinitely close to 0. Of course, Sensei is the best. After all, I can run out of curse energy, but he doesn't. Now I'm done talking. Oh, okay. And he's like, seriously? The flow of energy for an elite sorcerer is difficult to read, but for different reasons than you. Okay, we're gonna, oh, are we learning more? Okay, an elite fighter has a greater accuracy in controlling cursed energy, a right punch, making it difficult to predict an attack until the moment it is executed. Okay. Really? A right punch? Okay. But this guy, his whole body, including his katana, is consistently surging with cursed energy. Oh, wow. The problem isn't about reading his moves. His every attack can be decisive, and he can restrict all damage to a minimum. You've got it from here. Sorry, but I can't die just yet. Oh, Yuji now has the resolve, and the chapter ends. Oh man. Oh yeah, like I thought, this was a very action-packed chapter. Just seeing that, yeah, Yuta can't just kill Yuji in one shot, even though he thinks that he can. And even Yuji's like, yo, literally everything that he can do can kill me, but don't worry, I'm not gonna die. So, oh yeah, this is very good. So yeah, we're finally getting Yuta versus Itadori, as well as we got a little bit of Naoya and Choso, but mainly the focus of this chapter was on Yuji versus Yuta. So yeah, this is, yeah, okay, so yeah, for the next few chapters, there's just gonna be a whole lot of fighting. We still don't know exactly what Yuta's curse technique is, at least relative to like the current story. Like, we know that he, for the most part, can have like almost infinite like curse energy, but his right now is explaining that his cursed energy is so large that he can still run out of it in comparison to a Gojo, but he still has like a lot of it. It's just expelling from his body, and just getting like a more understanding of like how you can read, and just like having this idea of like you can read when a person is about to punch by their cursed energy, because for an average person they'll accumulate it all in one area, while with an elite it's just evenly distributed around their entire body. But Yuta is different because it's surrounding his entire body, and it's large everywhere, even his katana. So okay, this is going to be very interesting. What's most likely going to happen next chapter? We're most likely going to see more of Yuta versus Itadori, and we may eventually back and forth sporadically cut back over to Naoya and Choso and their fight. But overall, this was a lot of action. This is a really cool chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. I cannot wait for next chapter. And if you can't wait for next chapter, well, you could go back and watch my other reactions, or stick around until next week where I react to Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 141. So all I can really say is hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, leave a like on this video. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Either way, that's good for their algorithm, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as hit a notification button for more reactions on Sundays. And without the way, hopefully you enjoyed this. Do all that cool jazz, and I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.